TalentedOnes Media, hashtag TO Media, hashtag TO Podcast, hashtag. You almost gotta do the people. You almost gotta do the elbow, not the eyebrow. Hold on, am I doing it? Too many hashtags to keep hashtagging it out, man. And we're back. Jay Shep, you already know what's going on. First of all, that shit kind of hurt. Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about that. We tried. You actually did it.
I did it.
You did it.
For sure.
I'm zooming in on it.
I've practiced it many times.
Hey, nah. So since we talking about WWE, I've been in the WWE phase for like the past 6 months.
Okay.
On TikTok, not in just watching the episodes, like old throwbacks.
Indeed.
Did you hear when Travis Kelce called the mayor of Cincinnati a jabroni?
No.
No, bro. He be calling
Jabroni.
Jabroni. For real.
Jabroni. Like, and I went back and seen the Rock episode when he called what was that, Coach Jonathan Coachman a jabroni.
Now, they be saying some wild stuff on WWE. No. Like, really? What happened when old dude said the N-word?
Vince McMahon
to Booker T.
Oh, what's happening, my nigga? I said, oh god.
Yeah, that was
on national television. It
bad
didn't
moment
get canceled.
Bad moment for the culture.
But nah, so today we have here something a little different. Y'all see us with actors, actresses, slight flex. You'll see us with musicians, slight flex. Y'all seen us with comedians, slight flex. Y'all seen us with athletes, another slight flex. Y'all seen us with business owners, slight flex. And so I'm keep saying slight flex because I just want to pop my shit real quick. But we're here with actually, I would say true entrepreneurs in a different light. More of innovators, more of curators, creators, cultivators. These two gentlemen over here have a business, really an ideology and a movement that they're pushing right now. They told me to pronounce his name as bougie as I can. So I'm going to do that. So because the more money you get, which you see on the shirts, they're trying to make you more money. The more money you get, the more luxury that you can be. What did Drake say? We're at the Masoni room and the V blows,
V blows to the whatever he said.
Yeah, the V blows, the boat was rocking on some Aaliyah-ish, you know what I'm saying? That's where they're trying to get you. I'm trying to get there, man. So, Grandeur.
Indeed. The Grandeur Society. Grandeur. I like how you said it. One more time.
The Grandeur.
Yeah.
Society, man. What's going on, y'all? Y'all good?
What's going on? Indeed. Good to be here, man. Good to be here, man.
Pat, man, what's going on? How did we get here? How did we, what's the, you got to give the people a little bit of background. Of course, I did my little bit of research. You got to give the people, I can nickname, say shit all fancy and whatnot, but how did we get here, man? What's the movement? What y'all pushing?
You want me to talk about the start?
Oh, yeah, go from the start.
Keep it a buck.
No, keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Hey, look, I'm going to give my mic right here.
All right.
Oh, yeah, no, keep it a buck.
Me and this fella right here, right, always been really good friends.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people out there have probably been to our soirees, our parties, if you want to call them that, right?
Some may say bangers, you know what I'm saying?
Thrown a couple bangers.
Yeah.
But I think the moral of that, what we learned from that is we were spending way too much money on extracurriculars.
100%.
And looking at a balance sheet, we were like, bro, like we're spending $20,000 on a year of extracurriculars. Like, what if we put that in the market? What if we start making that money work for us because we're working hard for our money,
100%.
Putting the money,
yep.
Right? So that's what cultivated the group, what got us to the birth of it.
Yeah, I mean, and just to add on to it, it was more so just like he said, we were just spending way too much money, bro. Like, it got to the point where it was like, you would look at your accounts, and like, of course, it's like, okay, well, I work a job, I get paid good, whatever. So I'm chilling, like, I'm gonna be straight. But if you really sat there and went through your finances and said, bro, I just dropped $2,000 on bottles, or bro, I just dropped X amount on shoes, or bro, I just did this. We just said, bro, there is a better way of doing this. Like, there has to be a better way.
Has to be.
So we said, what is the better way? And we had a homie, one of our business partners, shout out Justice, heavy on assets. There's a reason why his name is like that. He bought his first home, and in that home, we literally were partying, game nights, all sorts of stuff. Then he went and got his second home. And, you know, we started thinking bigger. He had a nice home. It's in Fifth Ward. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, how do I make money off of this? And we started learning about different ways that you make money off of real estate. And then he transitioned that into Airbnb. And so he was really the cultivator of like, yo, there is money out here to be made, and we can still do what we're doing while doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how it emerged, and we just took that and ran with it. And, you know, we've started building this platform, and it's really been taking off. So, yeah.
For sure, man. And I think the big thing is, though, like, you know, in 2023, everybody trying to find a way to, I would say, legally get it.
No, 100%.
Nah, because my pops always said it, all legal money is good money. He ain't say all money is good money. He said all legal money is good money. Do your taxes, everybody. So, so that's the origin story of it. So, you know, you going out, you start partying too much, doing too much. I know a lot of that money was spent on women, too. Come on, I know.
As a man who is happily in a relationship to this day, that money was spent on women. Yes.
Smart. But what was the turning point? I mean, besides just seeing the accounts, like when you started the business, because I know it's 5 of y'all, what was that turning point? It was just like, all right, bro, we really got to lock in and figure out a movement behind this. When was that like, everybody got on the same, I guess, the same like vibe, you know, if you're trying to figure things out?
Gotcha. Yeah, there's 5 of us. So me, Jeff, Joe, Justice, and Josh, right? So we're the board of directors, if you will, of Grandeur Society. And really the premise of it was like not having funds to do things sucks. Like when you want to go out and not even go out, if you want to have an experience and you don't got no bread, that shit sucks.
Being broke hurts.
It hurts. It hurts your spirit. And so I heard this quote, like people live in 3 S's, right? You live in survival, success, and significance, right? So when you're living in survival, you make decisions based off of what you need to survive, right? No bread in your pocket, right? Broke boys, right?
Broke boys.
I don't talk to broke boys. Exactly. So success is like, okay, your career is going well. You know, you might have some money in your pocket, but you're not doing anything significant. You're not creating a community. You're not adding to anybody, but you're doing good, right? Good, but not great. And significance is being able to say, not only am I doing good, but I'm making sure those around me are doing good. I'm making sure everything I touch turns to gold. And so that's what the Grandeur Society is really about. Like this community that we're building is a each one teach one, but it's also an iron sharpen iron type of deal at the same time. So
I'm gonna ask, what are some of the first of all, somebody's getting real mad out there. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but I was gonna say, what are some of the things that, you know, that your group offers people besides just the experience of learning and growing? Is there any services particularly that y'all are giving out to the community that people can pay for and figure out, you know?
Oh yeah, I can. So pretty much what we got going on now, like, so this started, we named ourselves the Grandeur Society. We had so many name changes, but the Grandeur Society.
Grandeur.
Yeah. That actually started, I want to say 2019 is when we coined it. And basically it started off again as events. But then once we started transitioning into the financials pieces and really just the lifestyle piece, that's when it started turning into like, all right, we can do a lot of things with this platform. So what we had to offer, you know, people knew us for the experiences of events and stuff like that. But then we started taking those events and started making it purposeful of like, all right, we're going to teach y'all how to buy a house. We're going to teach y'all how to budget. You know, this dude literally is a wealth coach. So he's going to teach you how to budget. He's going to teach you how to invest your money, stuff like that, right? So not only are we having fun, you know, drinks, whatever, turning up, but like the conversation started shifting from, hey man, let's go do this, to like, hey, I'm gonna show you how to make money. And like, we're still having fun, but the conversations have just changed. It's been more purposeful. So it's like now it's going from like you talking about what's going on in sports or whatever, what girl's bad or not. It's turned into, now I'm teaching you how to put money in your pocket as we're turning up and having fun. So the services that we really have to offer right now is just We're still building our community up. We have a good amount of people that follow the platform and that tap in with us all the time. But we're going to start our membership program here soon. So you'll be able to pay for memberships. And what that does is you're going to have access to all the information that we have and that we're learning. Because at the end of the day, we're not subject matter experts, but we are experts at making stuff happen at the end of the day. Like, we're going to take the chances. We're going to find the information. If we don't have the information, we're going to find the person with the information. So you'll have access to that, ebooks, PowerPoints, all sorts of stuff that you have or that we have to offer. You're going to have those things as a member. Events, you're going to be free to events. So there's just a lot of things that we're still ironing out, but you're going to make sure, like, if you're paying for a membership, we're going to make sure that you have the most bang for your buck. So that's really what we're going to offer the most. We have merch. So you see what we have on now. We got more merch coming on the way. Stay tuned for that. Shout out to my boy Pat for doing that. So we got a lot of stuff that we have coming. So, like, it's just the biggest thing that we want to do is continue to build the foundation of, like, we're going to be the leaders in the new school. Like, this is what being cool looks like. It's making money work for you and then living life to the fullest at the end of the day. So.
I feel that. And I think people is gonna really hop on to that. So I was actually been looking at the shirt since y'all walked in, G. So it says employ the money. So I'm gonna need you to hand the mic to the wealth coach over there. All right, Mr. Wealth Coach. This is where you get your earn your leisure on right here. Okay. So if I want to be in a Grandeur Society, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to really figure out ways to make my money make more money. What are a few ways that I can employ my wealth?
Gotcha. Okay. The simple answer, it's actually not what most people probably think I'm going to say, right? And most people probably think I'm going to say stocks, which is a great way. Don't get me wrong. But the number one way is to just not live above your means. Like, don't let the phone in your pocket, don't let that Instagram fool you. Like, people are out here hurting just like you. If you're making $50,000, that is okay. You can be financially stable just like anybody else, but don't live like you're making 100. So that's the first thing I'm gonna tell anybody, just off the rip. Now, to bring you back to those stocks, I always tell people you should have kind of 2 or 3 buckets of money, right? You wanna have a now, right, a safety net, okay? If you got 3 months worth of expenses, you can be real confident. Shit hits the fan, you got 90 days to get your shit together. Cash, right? You don't got to worry about no credit or nothing. Okay? Then you fast forward, you want to have something working for you in the long term, right? Most people call that a 401k or IRA, retirement account. Okay? Real basic stuff, but what you just did for yourself is you took care of the now and you took care of the end, right there, retirement. The second thing that you really have to have is a middle term aggressive bucket of money. Some people call them your home run dollars. Something that you can put money into this magic box and it's going to shoot out more money, right? Now, what is that? What is that magic box?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a funny analogy.
That's what an investment account is, right? Because most people don't know the intricacies of it, but they know, hey, if I put $50 in this box that says Macintosh or Apple on it and it shoot out 100, I'm going to be real happy, right? And that's what people think stocks are. We can go into the intricacies of it, or you can just hit me up. Hit my boy Jeff up. Heavy on assets too. All of us, really. But at the end of the day, right, you want to worry about hedging yourself against inflation. You want to have some sort of real estate in your portfolio, right? And again, not to go nerd mode on y'all, because I can really do that.
No, but I think that's what people really want. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about it. So, like, for me, okay, I'm about to ask you a real estate question. So, like, are we just talking about homes and real estate? Are we talking about commercial? What type of real estate for someone that's ignorant to the fact? And ignorant does not mean stupid, it just means you don't know. Just who's just ignorant to the fact of real estate, what do you think is a property they should try to look into first?
I would love to answer that question, but I know this guy is going to body this question, so I'm gonna let him answer that. Okay, I feel it.
All right, so Patrick is the wealth coach. He's going to tell you how to structure things, how to do things. And, like, he's going to make sure that your finances are intact. And he's very good at that. That's actually the person that I started off my finances with, sure enough. Me, I'm going to find a way. The magic box he's talking about, that's me. I'm going to find a way to make it happen. So it's stocks, real estate, whatever. But to answer your question about real estate is, the best way to start off, if you're somebody who is ignorant to real estate or somebody that wants to get into it but just doesn't know how, this is the easiest play. This is free game for anybody that's out here watching, right? You can buy a 4-unit property, which is a multifamily, quadplex, however you want to see it. You can buy a 4-unit property as a primary residence. For those who don't know, because a lot of people don't know this, they think that you got to put 20% down to get a home. That is not true, right? There are plenty of loan opportunities, government loans, even conventional loans, where you'll put 3.5% down, 5% down, sometimes even 0% down, right? There's plenty of programs out there for primary residents.
We need that 0.
So, like for me, I was in the military, just finished up my stint. So I had the VA loan, and I still have the VA loan, and that's 0% down for veterans, stuff like that. So a lot of my properties that I purchased, I didn't put any money down.
Now, can I ask this is going to be a personal question, but can I ask a flexing question? I just want you to talk your shit real quick. How many properties do you have?
So I've purchased 3.
Okay.
I sold 1. I'm working to build more of my portfolio. I'm in commercial real estate now. I've actually got an event space that I just got, 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. So I'm trying to get it to the point where my goal is 15 residential and then everything else commercial.
Hey, man, that's money talk.
Yes, sir.
They say 90% of the billionaires or millionaires in this country are rich off of real estate.
Yeah, it's any billionaire that you know, 90% of them probably have some sort of, not even probably, they do have a real estate portfolio of some sort. Because, I mean, real estate, whether it is a brick and mortar, whether it's residential, is a necessity. A business has to operate out of somewhere. People have to live somewhere at the end of the day. So if you own more things that people need a necessity of, you now have the leverage to do whatever you need and pay, and people are going to have to pay you for it. Now, the even greater thing is that we're not making any more land. It's impossible. So the more land that you acquire, the more power that you have, the more leverage that you have. So now you're able to, dictate what you want to charge, or even you dictate. People think that real estate is simply just the housing part, but like if you own a bunch of properties in a certain neighborhood, you have more say-so than all your neighbors do when it comes to making decisions in that neighborhood.
You just tell them to shut up.
100%, because you own more, you leverage more in that neighborhood. So you should be the decision maker in that neighborhood. So even thinking about it in that aspect of things, that's what the power of real estate does. So the more land that you acquire, the more land that you own, the more power you have.
Okay, I feel that. That makes sense. Now, money guys. money guys. We're gonna call it like I see it, money guys. What is the most overrated thing you see? Like we said, y'all have already established, y'all go out, y'all turn up, y'all do y'all thing.
Right.
Out of the city. Pat, this is not a woman question, you're good. Like you're good.
No,
you
facts.
good. Nah, so I was gonna actually ask y'all, what is the most overrated spending item that y'all see that people just waste money on when they go out?
Jewelry and clothes, really. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, the stuff that I put on when I go out and stuff, it is not very expensive. Like, that's not something that matters to me personally, because I know my money can go elsewhere and bring me back more money. So I'm gonna pass on the Amiri jeans. I'm gonna pass on the Balmain. I'm gonna pass on the Gucci. I'm gonna pass on all that because, one, I have my own brand. So this is my Gucci. This is my Amiri. I'm going to wear my stuff. The second part of it's the same bottles you pop in your section wearing Amiri and stuff. I'm doing the same thing with the same clothes that I have on right now. So that's just me personally. I'm not a jewelry guy like that. I'm not a clothes guy like that, because I know if I can spend $1,000 on some shoes, I can do a lot with $1,000. I'm letting you know that right now. Like, if I had $1,000 to spend, it's not going to anything on my body. It's going to an investment. So
I can't say that, but that's just my. Not everything. But if I had $1,000 to spend, for some shoes, I'll take that back. I can't do it. Not a band on some shoes.
People out there doing it.
no.
So about to say, what's your overrated item?
Wow.
His was jewelry and clothes. He was real adamant on jewelry and clothes. I have mine. I'm gonna let you. I want you to go, and then I'll say.
You know
mine.
what? And I'm gonna say this. I'm a victim of this, but food. Because think about it like this, right? Easily in a week, you could spend $300 on Uber Eats. Easy. That's easy. Take you $40. Go to HEB, get you some groceries, meal prep yourself. Now that 40 minus that 300, you got $260 to put in the market, to put somewhere that's gonna make some more sense for you. To make, like, and me, I'm a fat boy at heart, so that food will really get to you, because nothing's better after a long day at work or after a great workout than getting you something that's gonna make your soul happy. But at the same time, like, be humble, prolong that gratification.
Right. I feel that. I spent like 200 plus on some groceries from HEB, but it lasted me till now still.
Indeed, you said the keyword groceries.
Groceries.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not really going out. You know what I'm saying? You're not going out and to, what is it, Ruth Chris every, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing that every time. You feel me? Like, your meal prep. You're doing something.
Facts. Now, all right, guys. So we have been talking about a lot of things, a lot of financial literacy. We talked about real estate. Money Man over here. I saved you about not talking about girls. Shout out to your girlfriend. But nah, this question I actually have. Most of the time I'm wearing some of our merch. It says "Journey greater than the destination." Just disregard that right now, because I need to ask y'all, what do y'all think, in your opinion, is more important? Is it the journey that y'all been on with this business, this grind? Y'all kind of just starting, but y'all established yourselves in your experiences and your network over this time? Or is it the destination of where you're trying to go? Is it your goals? Is it like, oh, I need to get here to feel like I'm up there? Which one is more important to y'all?
So for me, I think the destination is just simply like the inspiration. Like, that's what's going to keep pushing me. But the journey, like, you have to enjoy the process of it, because at the end of the day, like, and then when I say enjoy the process, it's the ups and the downs, because your downs are just learning lessons at the end of the day. So for me, like, I know the destination is going to be like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, for instance, in the pillars that I want, like I said, I want 15 residential and then the rest commercial. I want to make it to the NFL, which I'm in the USFL right now. I want to earn X amount of stocks. I want to do this, I want to do that. So, like, those are all destinations, but as I'm working towards those goals, I'm enjoying the process as well, because if you don't enjoy the process, or if you're not willing to embrace the process, then you're never going to reach the destination. So that's pretty much where I see it for me.
Pat, what about you?
Indeed. Dang. What should I say? No, you hit everything I really wanted to say, but at the end of the day, like, you don't hand a 15-year-old a NASCAR, tell him to go drive. Like, you have to drive that beater for a little bit, because, as cliche as it sounds, it builds character, right? Like, you don't get the six-pack before you have the abs hurting from doing the abs all week. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. You don't get the toast before you get you have the toaster. You feel me? Yeah.
You ain't have to do me like that. That's crazy. But yes, no, it's all about the journey, man. Like, 100%.
For sure. I feel that. I respect that. Like I said, I'm a little biased, 'cause we made that the motto of our company, journey greater than the destination. I wasn't trying to play you on your answer. Nah, but I think that's a dope thing. I really think what y'all have going on here, talking on air, talking off air, I really think y'all have something that's really growing in the city, a network of people. And it's really almost like damn near pretty much a mentorship and an experience. You know what I'm saying? You might not look at it like that. I know y'all look at it as an experience, but not on the mentorship side. But y'all are really doing the thing. First of all, 5 people that look like us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Starting off a business, especially when you're talking about finances, you're talking about experiences, you're talking about real estate, you're talking about stocks, you're talking about stop spending money on bottles. Look, we gotta do the right. Yeah.
I was keyed up.
Yeah. Right, there we go. And so now the last thing I gotta ask y'all is just to tell the people y'all social media, your business social media, and what to look forward to in 2023.
Cool beans. Social media is P4 Profits. P, the number 4 Profits. 2023, this year is all about consistency for me. That's my theme of the year, is consistency. Don't do nothing for nobody else. Like, you have a goal, close your eyes, run 100 miles per hour until you reach that goal. Period. That's all it is.
And for me, my personal, Jeff Ejeckham, so JEFFEJEKAM, for the platform _Grandeur Society. Y'all check us out. We have plenty of information that can help y'all grow, whether it be in stocks, real estate, whatever it may be, just your lifestyle. We are a holistic investing platform, so that's mind, body, spirit, and finances. So it's not just all about the money. It's about your mentality. It's about the inner you, because the inner you is, a lot of people don't understand, the inner you is actually the enemy. So if you can control that inner you to process the things that you need to do and be the greatest that you can be, you're going to be successful, period. But in 2023, man, it's all about execution for me. I've been prepping for a lot of moves that I've been making. I've opened 6 different businesses with business partners, and I've opened 6 different businesses, all startups. But you know, it's just all about execution, bro. Like, you can, you know, when you do the research, a lot of people have this fear of like, well, I just can't do this. And I'm like, nah, because there's either 2 things that are going to happen. Either I'm going to be successful or I'm going to learn from the mistakes that I made. At the end of the day, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And I want to succeed at the end of the day. And both are going to lead to success. So 2023 is all about execution for me.
Execution, making money. He got money. He said 6 different businesses. And then he the money man. And so he putting up that 6 for 6 figures. So look, so look here. What I need y'all to do for my social media here is just go ahead. I ain't even gonna say it. You see it? Go follow that. For the business one, you see it? Go follow that. Now, one more. Right here is our website. I need y'all to go tap into that TalentedOnes.com. You can get your merchandise there. You can find your newest interviews there. You can meet the team. We have all of us on the About page. We have our freestyles, the podcast. We have everything on the website, man. We want to drive traffic to their website. We're also selling ad spaces now, too, if you want to have ads on the website as well. Please tap into that. You know, don't tap out. Tap in. Why would you do that? Because you want to be with us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe. Look, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, man. Make sure you click them notifications. On the road to 1,000. We doing things in different states like we normally do. We're going, you know what I'm saying? We got Atlanta in March. We got LA this year. We got New York this year. We got South by Southwest this year. We got a lot of places. And if you pay us, we'll come to a state near you.
Hey, the boy popping. He popping his dog right now.
I'm just saying, we kind of going up and never down. So look, all I want to say is the mic is always on over here. T.O. Hey, you know, that was good. I'm ending it. Hey, man, we out.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
You're a talented one.